Hello, how you doing? I'm going to talk about this. Can witches fly? Now, the short answer is I don't know exactly. And guess what? I don't want to know either. I don't think I want to know. Okay? Now, the fables that we've heard about witches are somewhat grounded in the truth. Somewhat. Okay? Now, if you want to know, just ask the Africans, because like I said, they talk to the netherworld, just like you talking to somebody at the laundromat, or you talking to somebody at McDonald's. They talk to the netherworld. Okay? They see all these beings, all these mermaids, and all these beings and demons. They see it. They talk face to face with them. But what I'm hearing from the Africans is that the black magic is in Africa, the red magic is in India and China, and the white magic is in the United States and Canada and Europe. Now, I don't know if that's true. I mean, because look, if people are aligned with the devil, they just align with the devil, okay? What difference does it make what kind of magic it is? They just align with the devil, okay? Now, I vaguely hear that I know that they do travel through the atmosphere. What the African said is that it takes about 3 minutes to go to the United States and 2 minutes to go to Europe. That's what this African said. They go through I don't know, what do you call it, time continuum? I don't know. They just go through the atmosphere. Human beings, I don't know. But I know they can, because I know they can in a Christian way. Because there was this man, who was sick. Okay, so an angel came by, picked him up. Angel of God came by, picked him up, took him through the atmosphere, and then put him in line where this evangelist was having a healing line. And so when he went to the healing line, got laid hands on by this evangelist, the angel took him back out of the church, took him through the atmosphere, and put him back where he lived. And this is like, this church was way in the Midwest, and where he lived was way on the East Coast. So that's quite a big difference. I mean, I don't know how long. Probably took him a minute to do all that. Okay, but see, people do that for the devil. Okay, now, like when I see an African pastor over here in the United States, I know they're not going to spend $3,000 to $4,000 per ticket. They got to fly to Malaysia, Indonesia, then they got to fly to Europe, then they got to fly to JFK. Then from JFK, they got to fly to Dallas. Plus, they got to go through customs. Plus, they got to have a mask on, COVID, all that. Do you really think, excuse me, that they're going to go through all that trouble just to go preach at a church? No, they're going to go to the time continuum. They're going to go to the atmosphere in about 3 minutes. Voila, they in Dallas. Or voila, they in Queens, New York. In 3 minutes, 2 minutes. Voila, they in Europe. They say, whenever I see an African preacher over here, or African evangelist, whatever they call themselves, I know they just witches. They went through the time continuum. They're not going to spend $3,000 or $4,000 of all that money just to come here and preach. And see, when they come to these churches over here, all they're doing is imparting wicked spirits on people. They think that they're being delivered. They're not. They're just imparting more wicked spirits, more wicked than the first ones. So most churches are not with Christ. I heard that Jesus say that most of his churches are not with him. So what this is demonic power. But like I said, I'm not talking about when God sends one of his angels to do these amazing things through the atmosphere. But anything else is demonic power. Demonic powers make them go through the atmosphere like that. That's just totally demonic power. Okay, so nobody's getting delivered. Because these pastors are not with Christ, these evangelists, a lot of these pastors and evangelists are not with Christ, nobody's getting delivered. The black man is not being delivered of a spirit of murder. That's why they're wreaking havoc everywhere, smashing and grabbing, blabbing and grabbing. Okay, there's a spirit of murder among the black man. The black man's going plumb crazy. The black youth are going plumb crazy. As young as 9, 10 years old. A 15-year-old just now shot a 9-year-old. That's a spirit of murder. Okay, that's why, the black man's just not delivered from any of that. Because a lot of the pastors and evangelists, they're not with Christ, so they're not doing their job. And so these demonic spirits run roughshod in the Black community. They run roughshod all over the world. And like I said before, there's one pastor that's actually transitioning, lightened his skin, plucked his eyebrows. He's probably has been transitioning for five plus years, but he's there. And there's this other preacher, evangelist. I only vaguely heard about him years ago, and all of a sudden, bam, he just exploded. He just exploded. See, that's what Satan does. Though that's the power of Satan. When you have a preacher who nobody really knows that much about, all of a sudden they explode. That's the power of the devil. Because that's what Satan does. He grows people's ministry, give them lots and lots of money. Now, when you selling the anointed oil, you wrong. You just wrong. Okay? But all of a sudden, like I said, there's one who's transitioning. That is an abomination before God. And then there's this one who has become uber popular. Now there's two pastors that I used to listen to. Now, like I said, I don't usually call a lot of names. I do call some. Now I know that I used to like Benny Hinn. I read his book. He's not with Christ anymore. I know that. I think everybody else knows it too. There's a lot of them. This is not with Christ. A lot of them. I mean, too many for me to name, actually. I can name 5 pastors / evangelists, probably less than 5 that are still with Christ. So can witches fly? I guess they can. They go through the time continuum. I don't know what they do do they take a broomstick and fly? Do they take a rose bush and fly? I don't know. I really don't know. But I guess they do. All of them do time travel. I don't know what that is. Atmosphere travel, I don't know, but they do it. And look, even the minor witches do that. I mean, like if you got a witch in Brooklyn, the Bronx, they want to go to a party, they just travel from their apartment to this one, go to the walls, become spirits, go through the walls, come to the apartment where the party is, and they have materialized. And then to go back to where they live, they just unmaterialize, go to the walls. It is just shocking. I mean, it's just shocking when you hear the testimony of people who used to do things like that. But look, I'm sorry to see a lot of the pastors and evangelists abandon Christ. But then again, they have a right to go to hell. Bye.